guys, Truda here. Welcome back. It's been a while. It's been over a month. Apologies. The recent move's been crazy. We moved from one home to another. The family's doing good. Everybody's doing great. We're getting settled in, as you guys can tell in the background. I'm now in more of my own quiet office space, where our old place, I had to share my office with the living room. And I had the kitchen right here, and I had our living room right here in the background, and so the kids would come and go, and the family would come and go constantly, and they'd be wanting to play and stuff like that, and I'd only get like quiet time at night when everybody goes to bed to record, whereas now I have my own office, my own door finally. I haven't had my own office since COVID, when we all started working from home, so it's kind of crazy to me. 6 years later, I finally have my own office door. Sorry. I've been getting a lot more headaches because I moved into a different office room with different lighting, and so I'm trying to find like comfort lighting that really works for me. What's funny is you don't notice things like this until you're going through it, right? Here at our new home, we have all the new, like, more ultraviolet lighting, the white lighting, whereas I like the older, like, kind of yellow warm lighting kind of thing. It's easier on my eyes and everything. So just adjusting to all that and figuring out how to make it work for myself. But I did get a personal message on YouTube the other day, and somebody just said, "Hey, is everything okay? You haven't posted a video in a month. What's going on?" So I wanted to make a video and just kind of say, hey, I'm not going anywhere, I'm fine. Everything's good. In the past month, with my weight loss, I've lost another 10 pounds. This is where it kind of gets to a stage where the weight loss kind of slows down since my surgery, and now it's going to become more of a work for it thing, whereas the surgery helped to lose, I've lost 100 and almost 28 pounds altogether so far. The surgery did that for me. Now I gotta just maintain a good balanced diet and start working out a lot more, which is what I'm gonna try and focus on. We're actually gonna convert our garage into a gym, which I'm pretty excited for. I've already bought like a bench and a squat rack and dumbbells, and we have an elliptical on the way, so really excited for all that. I bought one of those wall like punching things that you can do and sync your radio up to it and go along with the beat, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, we're just getting started with our new home. The card game right now is kind of in a dull state. As far as I know, I started doing some more like looking up on the card game, and there hasn't been any events since the 300th, I think. I know a YCS, I think, is coming up in Vegas here pretty quick. I don't know when it is exactly. So it's just been quiet. I know Rarity 5 comes out in 2 weeks. I do have a case coming for that, so be on the lookout for that on the channel. I'll open the case with you guys. And real quick, actually, I'm going to show you what I've been up to, because I haven't been recording as much because I'm kind of going through picking up like side hustles and everything, and I've delved into a bit of more of a side hustle, so I want to show you guys that. So let me go quiet here, and I'm going to start the video of me showing you guys my office and what I'm up to. So cool, be right back. Hey guys, True Night here. So been away for a while, sorry. The move was hectic, life changes and everything with work. Welcome, we're in my new place. This is our new home. We moved into on the last day of February. It's now the last day of March, so it's been a month. It's been hectic, chaotic. When you're kind of like the only guy moving stuff, you gotta take it at whatever rate you can go. So I wanted to give you guys a tour of my office. So let's go ahead and head on in, huh? Welcome to the new office. This is like my new den, pretty much. I got my Christmas tree back up. I've been missing that for a while. Got the lighting still for my cameras and my office set up. I got my collectibles up finally that I like. I'm a big Final Fantasy lover. I love old stiff Super Nintendo. This is not the final version. I'm thinking I'm gonna probably take these down, but I wanted a retro copy of Super Street Fighter 2, and I bought it in case on eBay for a pretty good price. Got it on an auction. So that's going to be replacing that right there. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII is my favorite game of all time. As many of you know, I got my sword here. And then what is all this? True, what are you up to? There's my cards. Just so you guys know, I haven't given up on the card game. Still have my whole collection. But on the side, as any of you smart individuals do in life, you have a side hustle, right? I have my full-time job, which I use to pay the bills, pay insurance and all that stuff, but I also took a gamble in eBay and selling online, like a lot of people do. I think it's a common thing to do nowadays. I mean, it can be a hobby, it can be whatever. So I've picked up a bunch of like inventory, Switch games, Blu-rays, brand new, games from different multiple platforms. Even went to garage sales and found some pretty good, nice stuff. Right here, I got a pretty good haul on AirPods and Super Nintendo games that I'm selling. Have more like figures and sports cards in there. I bought a Super Nintendo haul for 15 bucks, and I bought a PS4 that works with all the wires and controllers and everything for 30 bucks. So turning around, just trying to sell it on eBay, just make some money. The goal is to make like $2,500 a month, just as extra income. So kind of just giving myself like 20 hours a month to work on that and do that. But let's get back to the video where I'm going to be talking about future state of the channel and what we're doing and things like that. If you guys want more updates on eBay and stuff like that, or if you're interested in seeing what I'm doing for eBay, I go garage selling every Saturday morning, sometimes with my son, sometimes just by myself. Usually do that for about 2.5, 3 hours a day, 3 hours every Saturday. Sometimes I'll do it on Fridays if work is light and I have some free time. Sometimes I'll even do it on Sundays after church. We might go on the way home and see a garage sale and pop in. So if you guys have any interest in that and what I'm doing there, let me know in the comments and I'll do more videos on that. I'm getting some pretty cool pickups like that Super Nintendo and PS4 and all those Switch games and everything like that. A bunch of action figures I've ran into and everything like that. Like I thought Colorado would be more high tech and like people would be more keeping it in their basements, but you'd be surprised the stuff you walk up on in a garage sale. It's crazy. So, and the prices you can offer. Like one lady, that PS4, I can't remember fully if I'm $30 on that or $40 on that, but that PS4, she wanted to let it go for $5. And I was like, well, they're selling for like $120. I feel bad and she didn't know. She was like, wait, huh? Because I told her, well, she goes, I'll take it for $5. And I said, I'm going to give you a 40, I think. And she just said, well, why? I'll take it for $5. And my wife kind of looked at me and I was like, it's unethical to do that. Like, and I asked her, like, does it not work? Anything like that? She goes, no, it works. Everything just fine. Like, they were playing it just a month or two ago. They just decided to move into a PS5 and let it go. So, but anyway, let's get back into talking about the card game. Yeah, so hey guys, that's what I've been up to. Picking up on eBay. Again, if you guys want to see videos on that of what I'm doing with it more and more, like I can show you guys videos, I guess, of me at garage sales and how I deal with folks. I've picked up on a lot of resellers online. I watched what they do and I was like, I want to give it a try. I love old video games, quote unquote, like Super Nintendo, 64, PlayStation, things like that. I don't really care for Xbox, obviously, but yeah. So I have a fond memory of all that, and I like it to show it to my son. It's pretty cool to show him what I'm up to with that and everything, and what I played back in the day. I bought that old Super Nintendo Classic thing that had all those games on it, and I modded it myself and added like an additional 500 games. So I'm getting to show them like Super Street Fighter, Battletoads and Double Dragon, the Marios, all the games that I like to play, the Knights of the Round Table, like all those crazy things. I'm gonna get to show him all that, so that's pretty cool for me. Him and my wife love Super Street Fighter. They sit there and play it. They played it the other day for an hour. I thought that was pretty funny because my wife hates video games, but they just sat there playing it on our big old TV downstairs. So pretty cool stuff. But if you guys have any interest in seeing what I'm doing there, or interested in how the I guess journey is going, let me know. If you guys are interested at all in buying on my channel, let me take you here actually, and I'll show you my channel so you can see. If you guys want to look me up, my name on there is True Knight with an E, 1986. You can see that I have just 22 followers. I have 100% feedback. I try to be as diligent and quick as possible and most communicative I can be. And you'll see in the channel I have everything on here. I did pick up, I got a hookup at a movie theater, I'm not gonna lie. I picked up the Mario popcorn buckets, and so I'm trying to sell those out as quick as possible before other people get them. And I'm like, guys, if anybody thinks that I'm pricing things too high, I try and describe this in every description. I am more than willing to negotiate prices at all, as long as I can come up a little bit from what I bought it from, because that's the whole goal, right? With eBay, is that if I can plus a little, make my money back and then some, I don't care what I sell it for. So each of these, I have my own threshold price that actually like documented. So as long as I make more than that, I'm good with selling it. So just, if you guys see something in my channel, shoot me a message like, hey True, I saw your video on YouTube and I want to negotiate a deal, or hey True, I want to negotiate a deal on multiple listings. I am more than willing to work out deals. So, and again on that also, I am willing to buy collections. So here's the thing, and I want to be as transparent as possible, because I don't want anybody to sit there and go, oh, you're just a sneaky little scalper or reseller. Here's the logic I'm going to explain to you, okay? And the reason behind the percentages that I buy at to where I sell at, or things of that nature. So if I'm buying a collection, I am most likely going to offer you 50% value, okay? The reasoning behind that, I am going to take your item or your collection that you may not care to invest the time to sell out individually, may not have the time to do it, may not want to do it, or it may just be items that are sitting somewhere collecting dust, right? I am happy to go and let's say you want to sell me all these Nintendo Wii or Switch games, right? And the total on them is like $200. I will probably turn around to you and say, hey, I'll offer you $100 for all those games. So before you sit there and go, oh, you're just offering me 50%, you're no better than GameStop. GameStop is going to offer you 10 to 15%. So already off the bat, I'm coming in at 35% higher, okay? The reason behind that I am not offering closer to like 80 or 90% is because it's not something that I can just pick up, turn around, and give to a person like a trading card 2 minutes later and move up, right? I can't take Luigi's Mansion from you for 90% of its value, turn around and trade it for 100% of its value, probably not even within a month or two. Some of these items will just sit here for 3 months, okay? Second of all, some of you guys have collections that sit there and collect dust and get dirty over time. No judgment, nothing like that. So I gotta take time to clean it, I gotta take time to test it, make sure everything's working properly, and then I gotta take time to list it. So I'm willing to spend that time and do that because I have a store with over 130 items. I've sold almost 300 items on here. I'm willing to do that because it's a side hustle for me. So I feel like it's pretty fair that, and if it's a higher end collection, I am willing to come up like 10% and be like, hey, I'll give you 60%. Like if you have a console like a PS5, the PS5s are going for 400. I might offer you like 250, 275 instead of 200 because it's a higher end item. But I'm still willing to put in the work to clean it, turn it around and sell it. Some of it I might keep for my own personal collection, things of that nature. So that's the reasoning that I offer the price that I offer for. And I just want to be fully transparent on that. Now, if you're a guy or a girl that's like, hey, I got no problem posting it myself on eBay and doing all that work and then shipping it out, then I'm not the guy for you to offer to sell your collection. If you're looking for somebody to buy a $40 game for $40, go post it on Facebook or post it on eBay or something like that with best offer. Every single one of my, I just got myself scared to death. My phone just went off. Every single item that I post, I put on there or best offer because I'm trying to show you that I'm willing to work with you. Ultimately, I bought all these things at a price. I've listed them all down in a phone and I know what I bought them at. So if I can plus off of that price, I'm good with selling it. I'm not going to tell you guys that price because how is that fair to me? Like, what if I bought something for $100 and then you're like, oh, well, I'll offer you 101. Come on, man. So I'm not going to tell you that, but I'm going to tell you that as long as you meet a little bit above my threshold so that it makes sense for me, I'm more than willing to make it make sense for you. So just full transparency. I don't want anybody to sit there and go, oh, True Knight's a sneaky snake or anything like that. I'm trying to pull a quick one. That's just my negotiations. And if you're not willing to work with that, again, it's not for you. No harm, no foul. I don't expect you to harass me because I'm not going to harass you. And then if you guys come to me with a collection and say, hey, take a look at it, and it's not a price that you want to let it go for, we can negotiate, or hey, no worries. I'm not going to buy an item that's going for $50. I'm not going to turn around and buy it for 45. It just makes no sense. And I want you to think about it from my shoes. If you had your own eBay store, would you buy something that you can only simply plus like $5 on? Like, no, you want to, because you're taking the time to clean it, test it, make sure everything works, list it. Sometimes I've had some games in my inventory for like over a month now. Like, you have to factor all that in. You don't want to just do all that to gain $4 in profit. You want to gain money because you want to make money. That's why people do this. I'm just not the kind of person that's going to come in and say, I'll offer you 10% of your item. I offer a double up. I'm taking it off of your hands so you can get rid of it all if you want to get rid of it, and I'll do the work to sell it long term. That's just my philosophy. Now, does that benefit me? Yes, but if it may also benefit you because you may get it out of the house if you want it out of the house, and you get some profit out of it. So, anyway, sorry I'm talking so long about that, but if you guys are ever again on eBay and you see me, or if you see an item you want that's my channel and you remember me from YouTube, just, hey, True Knight, I saw you from YouTube, and I'll be more than happy to negotiate even more, especially if you're a subscriber. Appreciate my fan base, I guess, if you call it that, my community. Anyway, let's get into the game. So, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of boring right now. I guess we can all agree on that. We're in the midst of a ban list. I know I saw the reveals yesterday of Rarity 5. Mena is in there. Yummy stuff is in there. A whole bunch of Vanquish Soul stuff is in there. No K9 stuff. What's going on there? Maybe they're just saving it for another set or an OTS or something of that nature. Kind of mind-boggling there. But what I am I guess I'm kind of waiting for a ban list before I jump back into recording matches and things like that, because I know we just had a ban list 2 months ago, but at the same time, like, we had the format solved within, what, a week? This format's just kind of been boring. Cool, Triff figured out a 60 card pile of Yummy. I hate Yummy, and I have been very vocal of that this whole time. I can't stand Draco Tail. I don't even like K9. Even though I like Vanquish Soul and I play K9 in it, I don't like K9. So what have I been doing? I've just been playing Ryzel, man. I've just been grinding away with Ryzel. I've been looking and dabbling in the new Satellar Knight stuff because I'm probably going to mess around with it. I bought the cards from the OCG and they're actually on their way here via eBay right now. So I actually should be getting those this week. It's been about a month. So maybe I'll do some content on Satellar Knight because that's going to be exciting. Maybe I'll do a little content on Ryzel. I don't know. But right now, the game as a whole, and even my community chat here in Colorado, we all agree it's kind of boring. It's just no fun right now. And what kind of sucks is that all the other formats have gotten their new ban list. TCG is the only one that's just sitting there like, nope. We'll see you after Rarity 5. After you guys go and buy all those cards, then we're going to probably hit some of them. Like 5 mana. 5 mana is going to get the ban hammer or go to 1 right after it becomes affordable. And it'll be a 1 of in the new Shadal support, so you can sack your opponents with it. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm being a bit salty, I know. But that's where I kind of stand with the game right now, guys. Not really too interested in streaming it right now or even making videos of it right now. I want a change to happen. I'm excited to do the case opening with you guys. I feel bad for folks who haven't been able to avoid Draco Tail because I think Viafana is about to get the Baron treatment. Baron got printed in Rarity 1 like crazy, and then what, like a month later was banned? I think that's what's going to happen to 5 mana. So, same thing with Yummy Field Spell, or maybe even Surprise. And then I saw there was a Radiant Typhoon, the draw spell was in there, so that might get hit. But yeah, that's I know this is kind of turning into a ban list prediction video, but it's because that's where I stand with the game. It's just not fun right now to me. Playing a couple of matches, I think I'm currently still ranked high silver. Don't look at my logins if it shows you that. Excuse me. I have the hiccups. Oh yeah, still a little bit high silver. I haven't been playing much. I've been doing Ryzel Onomat and Ryzel Mitsurugi. So nothing special, just kind of floating by right now as you do. But anyway, guys, that's where I stand right now with the game. Let me know where you stand right now with the game. Are you bored? Is it fun? I know I did a couple of videos with the tournaments and everything, and that was exciting right before the move. Then the move happened, and all my focus shifted away. So, apologies for that. I will pick this back up, especially after the ban list. I will be doing a lot more tournaments on Omega and reporting. If you guys like it, I will even do some myself, just I'll video myself playing in the tournament. Or I can just do the reports and show you the deck list. So anyway, guys, that'll be it for me right now. Thank you for watching if you've watched. Again, if you're interested at all in my garage selling / thrift store shopping / game store shopping / deals I make with friends, family, and people on Facebook, and how the eBay channel is going, let me know. I could maybe create a playlist that's separate from all the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, and that way you guys can have playlists of me doing both. It is my side hustle. I do have two jobs currently, plus this side hustle, plus a wife and 2 children. So I am a very busy person. I wish there was more hours in the day. I wish we were at about a 30-hour day cycle instead of a 24. But that's life. When you get to be a certain age, there's not enough time in the day. So anyway, that'll be it for me. Be kind, be respectful. The world is crazy right now. We may not see eye to eye politically on a lot of things, I have my own stances of where I stand politically and how I feel about the current government. You guys have your own stances, which is totally cool and totally fine. But all I ask for is that I want my channel to be a place of peace. I want it to be a place of solidarity where we all come together and love the things that we love, and no hate. The reason that I am talking about this is because I did have a comment out of nowhere come up on one of my videos like a month ago. I deleted it already, but it was very vulgar, very rude about our current government, and somebody who didn't see eye to eye with my political stance. And I'm not going to sit there and fight with you guys on the internet about politics and all that, but just because I don't agree with the current government doesn't mean that I'm here to hate on you. And I expect the same out of you towards me. We may not see eye to eye politically, but I'm not here to tell you that what I believe is factual, concrete, the only answer. You may just have different beliefs in your uprising. That's on you. I have beliefs in my uprising and what I stand for, and that's on me. So if you can't handle that, I invite you to leave my channel space. But if we're cool people, if we're all nice here and get along, please stay. So anyway, like I always say, be kind, be respectful, and I will see you guys in further content. Peace.